Hello, I want to speak about why I quit social media. But first, I just want to quickly explain that I'm freezing right now. So it looks like I've got a red nose, and if I look like I'm shivering, it is because I'm so cold. I'm down in my hometown in Warrnambool, which is in southwest Victoria, and it's absolutely freezing down here, like so cold. I'm taking Archie for a walk, and I just wanted to quickly give you guys a bit of an update, because for those who do follow me on social media, you'll probably realize I've been a bit quiet. And if you didn't see my reel that I posted before I deleted social media, then I want to explain why. I became a mum of a beautiful little boy. I'll give you a little squizzy of him. Hello. Hello, you kitty. You're all rugged up too, aren't you, in there? 5.5 months ago. So he's almost 6 months, which is crazy to think that I'm almost 6 months postpartum. Anyway, I'm feeling so my normal self. Like, obviously some nights are hard, but most nights are pretty good with him now. So I'm feeling fairly energized, and I'm feeling fit, healthy, strong, all that jazz. That's a quick update on that. But if you do have any questions, please comment below, and I'll make sure that I speak about them in another vlog. But Jordan and I, so my husband, we were really praying and I guess like seeking wisdom on parenting way before we actually decided to try and conceive Archer. One of the things we've really decided on is that our kids are going to do what we do and not necessarily do what we say. And I really do live by this. I just think that kids really model off their parents. And Jordy and I have been putting lots of things into place to try and just become the best versions of ourselves. And we went through the whole of last year was like a preparation year for parenthood before we conceived Archer. So we conceived Archer, I think, in October last year. So we spent that first 10 months of the year literally just learning, growing, challenging ourselves, just trying to become the best versions of ourselves so that when we do conceive, you know, like Archer has the best start in life, and we just want to be the best parents possible for him. And then we spent the next 9 months after that while he was growing in my belly, growing and learning even more. And I just have a feeling it's never going to stop. Like, Jordy and I are always listening to parenting podcasts, reading parenting books. We're just so passionate about it. Like, I just think this is one of my biggest purposes in life. It's not my only purpose. I'm not just a mum, but it's definitely one of my biggest purposes and one of the most fulfilling things that I think I'll ever do. And as soon as I had him, I all of a sudden just couldn't wait for more. I honestly cannot wait for more kids. Jordy and I want 6 kids. God willing, hopefully we'll get 6 kids. And I just want a big dining table. I want lots of kids around the house, just like having fun and enjoying doing life together, like just learning and growing together. That's just what Jordan and I are really passionate about. And a couple of months ago, I started getting feelings like God was telling me to cancel all my social media accounts. And I've always had the debate on this. It's always been my job. My job has always been online. So I've always been an online nutritionist, an online personal trainer. I feel like part of my main purpose in life is also to just be an encouragement to others. And so I've always really felt like God has used social media for me to be able to fulfill that. And so whenever any topic or discussions ever come up, I've always been like, oh, well, I can't do that because it's my job. You know, like that was always just my response, my automatic response. And it's always been like, God wants me to do it. God wants me to do it. And I really feel like he has always wanted me to do social media. When I started getting convictions that for me to fully delete like Instagram and Facebook, I was like, what? Like, this can't be from God. And so I was just really praying into it. I didn't tell anyone about it. I just was like praying into it, and I just kept getting these feelings that I was meant to delete it. About a month later, I decided to talk to Jordan about it. And I just said, look, I do not want your advice. I do not want your opinion. I literally just want you to be praying for me, because this is getting heavier and heavier, this conviction. And I really feel like God wants me to delete Instagram and Facebook, but I'm so confused because I feel like that's the way he uses me to encourage people. Like, that's my passion, is to like encourage people to just become the healthiest version of themselves. And how am I meant to do that without Instagram or Facebook? And I've been working years to try and grow that audience so that I can help more people. And I'm like, how could God be telling me to just delete it? And Jordan's response literally shook me. So Jordan told me that the last month, God had actually been telling him to quit social media as well, and he didn't bring it up with me. And Jordan's response also was, oh, I need it for my business, so I can't. Like, God, why would I delete it? We both honestly came to the table and were like, we spend way too much time scrolling, and we don't even have a TV in our house because we literally just want connection time with our family, like one-on-one kind of connection time, and we really want to raise our kids that way. And I'm like, how come we're just sitting there some evenings, like a lot of evenings, just scrolling on our phones? And how much time do I actually waste? I'm like, oh, I've got to reply to this person, and then 20 minutes later I am still on Instagram looking at dumb videos or checking out famous people what they're up to. And I'm like, why does it even matter? How does that enrich my life when I could just be living my own life and not needing to like look at everything else? And then also Archer growing up and his siblings, I don't want them to see me scrolling on my phone, because then they'll probably want to have a phone or some sort of device, and they'll probably want to then scroll on that. And I'm like, there's not one part of me that wants my son or my other kids that I hopefully have on any kind of screen, any kind of social media. I'm like, no, I don't want it there. We both have actually made the hard decision, which has actually been the biggest blessing ever, to delete social media. So we don't have Facebook, we don't have Instagram anymore, so please do not message me on those platforms anymore. I still kept Facebook Messenger, because I do have a lot of friends that live overseas, and that's like the easiest way for them to message me. But obviously there's no scrolling that I can do on that. It's just one-on-one connection with different people. And then we've decided to keep YouTube. So we only follow YouTube accounts, like we've subscribed to accounts that really encourage us or that teach us things, or like, you know, I might like listen to a sermon or something on YouTube, or I might watch someone's travel vlog through a place that we're about to travel through. So we're about to travel through South Australia, so I watched a couple of this couple that travel around Australia. I watched a couple of their vlogs on South Australia, like, and where they went, to get some inspo. So they're the kind of things that I really follow on YouTube, and it's things that we can actually do as a family. So it's things that Geordie and I can like watch together, sit there and watch a longer video. It's not like those short made TikToks, Instagram, reels or whatever, that fully just capture your attention and you just keep scrolling to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And it does something to your mind. Like, they're really smart the way they've created all them kind of things, because they keep us addicted, you know. If you're not addicted to them kind of things, there's probably something wrong with you. Not just checking. But I mean, it is so easy to just keep watching things like that. So actually watching like a longer movie type video on YouTube, I think is way better for our health. I think that the dopamine hit ratio and all that would just be so much better, rather than the quick hit, cheap hit of dopamine that you get by watching other like short form videos. Yes, in terms of overall health, it's going to really benefit both of us and our family so much. I feel like we're already being like, okay, we're going to pick up a book in the evening and read a book, which is really nice, or play a board game. It's just, there's already so much more connection between Geordie and I. During the day, I thought that I would really struggle not having Instagram, even when I'm just like feeding Archer or whatever. And I'm just finding it's such a blessing to just sit there and just watch him and just talk to him, even while I'm feeding him. I feel like it's really nice if I go somewhere and I'm in a line, and not just whip out my phone straight away, but just like enjoy waiting. I just feel like I haven't done things like this in such a long time, because a phone's such a good distraction, and which is actually a bad distraction. I'm just finding so much more fulfillment in life. Like, I really am enjoying it so much. It's now been a couple of weeks and I have not actually missed it at all, which I'm so surprised. I think this is the best decision that we've ever made, and I'm really excited to continue working out like how we can continue being better parents and just better human beings in general. See what that looks like in the near future. But I just wanted to quickly mention, just before I finish up here, that I'm still working with a couple of businesses which I usually was doing on Instagram, and that is Fiber Boost. So Fiber Boost is the protein bars that I absolutely love. I've still got a discount code for that, is Raya 10, and the link to shop is in the description box below. They are the best protein bars ever. They contain so much protein, so much fiber. Ingredients are amazing. Like, I'm really picky about what ingredients I put into my body. And just knowing that there's nothing nasty in these protein bars makes me so happy about eating them. And not only that, they actually taste amazing. So if you want to check them out in the link below. And if you do get 2 boxes, you actually get free shipping, so that's even better. But yeah, Ray 10's my discount code. I'm also still an ambassador for Switch Nutrition, which is the supplement company that I use for like my greens powder, my adrenal, which is my magnesium. So I have an apple and blackcurrant flavored of that I have at night times with dinner, or I might even just have my chocolate version in hot chocolate, especially down here in cold. I've been having the hot chocolate version all the time and I love it. I also use their sleep product, which is also filled with magnesium, but it's also got ashwagandha in it as well, which really helps relax me at night times. We also use their creatine, which is like really nice good pure creatine. We use that in the mornings, and then we have their protein powders. It's just, they have so many amazing products, so make sure you check their link out in the description box below as well. So they're the two brands I'm still currently working with. I'll remind you guys on my YouTube videos to shop them and support these amazing companies. And remember, if you do have any questions, please comment in the description box below, and I'll make sure to answer them in another video. If you want certain style videos or something, give me some ideas below. But I will still be posting here health and fitness and overall wellness content, as well as like personal things as well. We also have a joint channel, LTK Dream, which I'll also link in the description box below as well, which Geordie and I do together. And that's where we usually put like most of our travel vlogs. Like Jordan did a van build, so we documented that. There's heaps of cool content on there as well. And that's where we're going to be putting in a lot of our family holidays and things. So if you want to keep updated with what the Gilly family is doing, please subscribe to this channel and then also that one as well. And you'll be getting regular updates about when we post videos. So that'll be your way to get your little fix into the Gilly family lives, into my life, into my husband's life and my little baby and our future babies. That's where we'll be doing a lot of updates, and you know, hopefully one day soon we'll also have a pregnancy update. And yeah, so you know, if you don't want to miss out on all of what's happening in our lives, subscribe now, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.